Risking a pivot points trading is very simple, just like the way you discussed on support. Its approach is passive and aggressive, not as a key. The difference is that we did not draw subjective resistance and support. We have drawn calculated support and resistance, and in this, there is no difference in trading style. What is the aggressive approach? If our support or resistance has been broken, what do we need to do? If the candle has crossed above, we need to make a buy entry and place our stop below the previous resistance or support. Toque and this price to and this aggressive approach and passive approach as you discussed. For example, we broke the resistance, then it came back and touched it. We turned that resistance into support, and on its test, we came back. We entered again from there. For example, in front of you, we broke the R throw, and then we also retested it multiple times. So you can trade in every way with these. We do it like that. So this is called breakout trading. And remember, in this kind of breakout trading, we have the risk of a fake out. In this too, we have a lot of risk of backouts. So you have to be careful, set your stop loss, and remember where the stop loss should be, below the previous resistance or support. Another important point we discussed is that we can also understand market sentiment from this, like how when the price is above the pivot point, as I said before, it's bad, and if it's below, it's bad. But you have to keep this in mind. We play probability games and market sentiment can change quickly, so we must always keep in mind that crossing the pivot point means the price trend direction has changed, the market sentiment has changed, so we have to be careful and stay with this sentiment, stay with the trend, because the trend is your friend. So this is one of the ways to use pivot points